And I promise you, you better lead them home. You better lead the females home. On my mother, you better lead the females home and the kids. On my mother.
Yeah,
now watch this.
They gonna
now
be
watch.
There. They gonna be
now
there.
watch. Now watch.
What's different from 10 minutes ago when you said that?
You know how when they told you said how like I posed for Lomachenko, right? Mm-hmm. And like how he said like he was retired and things like that. I feel as though like we've been in it so long that we are getting tired of it. Like we've been beating our body up so long, but it be like situations like just now, like when he talking that spark the plug again.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Is that all it takes for you? Is that all it takes? Just a little comment?
Nah, but that's what I want though. I don't want you to fight me like you saying you're going out.
It always go like this. It always go like this.
Nah, what I'm saying, you just said you feel like you going out.
They go to sleep.
I don't want you to feel like you going out.
What happens when the undefeated king of the lightweight division announces he's hanging up the gloves right in his prime? Gervonta Tank Davis just shocked the boxing world at the first press conference for his upcoming fight with Lamont Roach. But the real drama isn't just about Tank's bombshell retirement plans. It's about Floyd Mayweather's fiery reaction. Floyd says Tank's ducking big names like Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, and Keyshawn Davis, and he's not holding back on calling it. Is this really the end for Tank, or is Floyd exposing the truth? Let's dive into the madness. It was supposed to be a pre-fight press conference to hype up Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach, scheduled for March 1st, 2025. The room was packed, fans buzzing, cameras rolling, just another day in the world of boxing. And you just went, Tank's in the room, shots were gonna get fired.
25 is at the next year. I'm out of it.
After our second fight.
You're out of it?
Yeah.
Care to elaborate on that?
Out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
Lamont Roach didn't hold back either. Yep, this presser got heated for sure. All the trash talking is going to lead up to an epic battle this coming March. Both guys are locked in, but the trash talk isn't what made this press conference break the internet. Something else happened that sent the entire boxing community into a frenzy. Gervonta Davis dropped a huge bombshell. He announced his retirement? Yep. Tank Davis, the guy who sits at the top of the throne, is now retiring. Why? Let's hear it from Tank himself.
Why was it so easy when he fought Frank Martin?
Frank Martin was inexperienced and nervous. You know, it is what it is. It's going to be a different fight when I'm in there. He's going to be a different fighter when he's fighting me.
What's your game plan?
Whoop his ass. I'm always looking for a knockout. No matter what, I'm always prepared for 12 rounds. But I'm always looking for a knockout, and if I get the chance, I'm going to try to knock it.
When Floyd caught wind of Tank's announcement, he didn't mince words. He hit the media circuit, throwing some major shade at his former protege. Tank's in his prime right now. He's got the world at his feet, and he's talking about retirement, man. He hasn't even faced the top guys like Shakur Davis or KR. What's he doing ducking, trying to keep that zero on his record and bounce before things get get tough, Floyd must be feeling all sorts of emotions. I mean, we're talking about a guy who helped build Tank up from the ground, and Tank just decided to call quits right when he's at the top.
Tank all day, baby. Tank all day. Easy work. Easy work. My money goes to it.
All right, guys. Right in the front, right here. Right here in the front rest there.
Easy work, Tank.
Come on, back down here, please.
Right here.
Back to the camera in the back, too. Go in the back a lot.
Floyd didn't stop there. He doubled down, saying Tank's decision to retire was an insult to the sport and accused him of running from legacy-defining fights. Let's be real, though. Floyd's reaction isn't just about Tank retiring. There's history here. Floyd and Tank's relationship has been rocky for years.
They retiring.
What changed? What made this shit trash, garbage?
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
Gervonta, something should have happened during this time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like the talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything?
Can you give us
where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford and or Leonard Edelby usually they're around to?
You think you might be gaining love for it though? You never know. Like you said, you got to squawk today.
They went from mentor and mentee to frenemies after Tank left Mayweather Promotions in 2023. Floyd's always seen Tank as the heir to his throne, the guy to carry the Money Mayweather legacy into the future. But Tank had different plans.
The young kid came up to me when he was a kid, wanted an autograph. I signed his phone for him and told him, "You'll be world champion someday, and I'll be your promoter."
And now Floyd's taking this retirement announcement personally, almost like a betrayal, and it doesn't help that Floyd believes Tank is walking away from fights that could solidify his place in boxing history. If Gervonta Davis really has only 1 year left, then Shakur Stevenson should be at the top of his hit list.
Set you off that you was like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause I feel like y'all got, I would say love, hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of this
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing
it.
Exclusive.
That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Tank don't cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
You'll see. It's gonna come up.
Fans have been begging for this showdown for years, and for good reason. Shakur is a defensive genius known for making elite fighters look average on paper. His style is the perfect puzzle for Tank's explosive power.
Oh, my thing is, I've always been there for him from day one. We had a game plan, and my game plan was to help him become world champion and take things to that next level. And I've always been there for him. And just over the years, you can see I've always been positive, always said great things about him, always pushed him to be great. And, but over the years, it's constantly going on the internet, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd. Constantly be disrespectful, when all I ever been was respectful to try to help this fighter go as far as he could possibly go. That's all I ever.
Not to mention there's a lot of beef involved with Shakur.
What have Shakur done? What have he done in the sport? He haven't done nothing. The young one is looking more better than him. Who that? The Keyshawn. Keyshawn looking way more better than this. I keep screaming his name. He haven't done nothing. Keyshawn haven't even done nothing.
So what do you say to those who
Y'all
might
keep
be
saying his
afraid?
name for?
So what do you say to those who might be saying that, you know, Tank is afraid of Shakur?
Afraid of what? Afraid of what? Us fighters, if we're afraid of somebody, it gotta be somebody hitting us and hurting us. Like, he don't have no offense. Everything is defense. Defense only win in basketball and football. That shit win in boxing.
We know Floyd's going to be in Shakur's corner. He's already training with Shakur. Yep, you heard that right.
Shakur Stevenson. Shakur might have better defense, but at the end of the day, I still think we haven't seen the best Tank Davis. That's what people always power. We still haven't seen the best Tank Davis. And Shakur, for the most part, he comes forward. Tank Davis, all he takes is one shot. He's a very patient fighter. He doesn't throw a lot of shots, but every shot he throws, he makes.
Those two together might just come up with a way to put Tank down. Then there's Keyshawn Davis, the self-proclaimed future of boxing. Don't sleep on Keyshawn. He's not just another underdog.
Hey man, look man, your beef is not with Floyd Mayweather. You sitting here beefing with Floyd. It's a fighter out here that's been calling your name that want to fight you. Gervonta Tank Davis, let's make the fight happen, man. I'm tired of tweeting. I'm tired of talking about it. Stop ducking me and let's make the fight happen, man. Come on.
After his recent second-round KO against Gustavo Lemos Cons, confidence is through the roof and he's shown he can handle fighters with a size advantage.
Yeah, I was in the gym with him before I was, when I went to the gym with him, people don't know this, but I had went to the gym with him off camera, nobody seen it. And I was kind of like begging him to spar me. And I remember I had a hurt hand at the time. I'm like, man, I don't care. I'll use one hand in there. I just want to get in there with Floyd.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I mean, he was older at the time, so he wasn't the same Floyd Mayweather. I want to say this was like a year, maybe 2 years ago. So, yeah, I've been in the gym with him before. He correct certain things. Floyd even called me, I want to say like 3 weeks ago, and, you know, showed me some new tricks. So at the end of the day, he still, you know, show a lot of love to me.
Not to mention he's always had it out for Tang. Yes, this is a fight he has been preparing for years.
When Light Skin posted those messages about me sparring, I was really looking at it like, okay, so what? That I DM'd you about sparring. So what? No cap. Since when y'all take sparring into consideration of shit? So what? So what? What was his point in even doing that? Like, what was he trying to get with it? That I'm trying to ride his coattail? Like, bro, I don't need you. I don't have to fight you. I'm making real. I don't need you, bro. I don't need you, bro. I do not need you, bro. I don't. If you want to fight me, send me a contract. But if you don't, I'm gonna be just as popular fighting you or not fighting you. I'm gonna make my money fighting you or not fighting you. So don't get it twisted like I'm chasing after you. I'm not chasing you, little dude, little dwarf, Oopa Loopa.
Dean has fast hand, slick movement, and real power, making him a dangerous opponent for Tank.
That Keyshawn Davis is ready to step into the ring with one of those guys and fight for a world title?
Truth be told, Brian, I literally just got off the phone. I just hung up the phone with Shakur, saying I gotta do an interview with you. And I'm like, cool, what you think? Like, because I'm a person that really...
If anyone can pull an upset, it's him. Young, hungry, and with nothing to lose, especially now that he has got Floyd in his corner. Yep, you heard that right. Floyd is also training with Keyshawn. Floyd has a habit of hitting the gym with all of Tank's enemies. You just know. Tank wasn't too happy about this. Everybody is now switching sides and picking Keyshawn to pull the upset against Tank.
What was your thoughts on that type of performance as a rising star in boxing?
Where you at, Tank? Where you at? Where you at, Tank? That's what was my thoughts. I mean, the call out too after the performance. Come on, man. Look, man. Keyshawn showed. Look, this is what I've been waiting on from Keyshawn, man. Keyshawn has been kind of hot and cold. He finally put it together, man. He got his mental right. His team is right. His skill is on fire, on point, man. And he did it under these circumstances and this pressure behind this crowd. Man, that dude is a star, bro. Seriously, man. All that weight on his back, bro. he put it down. He was even dealing with his brothers, man. His sister singing the national anthem. It was a family affair, bro.
He said his sister had a car crash too prior to today too.
Fire, man. Newborn child as well, man, and he was able to manage all of this, man.
Finally, there's Devin Haney, the guy holding all the belts at lightweight. If Tank's serious about leaving the sport with no regrets, he has to take on Haney.